harder. So, do you think the bar's higher for to make a girl happy today financially? Yeah. Do you think the bar's higher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be looking at P Diddy giving Carisha all these gifts.
So yeah, that bar's
Yes,
high, huh?
100%.
Is the bar higher?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you that one. The
Yeah.
bar is definitely higher.
I feel bad for the guys of today compared to our grandfathers. You know, like it was so easy for them. I feel like just
I
bring
mean-
flowers. You know.
Right.
I mean,
But I do
But-
accept flowers.
Yeah.
Like, if you
Flowers with
come
the $100
home one
bills.
day.
It's the FOMO and seeing and comparing lives. Like it's so easy to compare your lives to even your girlfriends. Like it's not even just the rich people. Like sometimes you just see your girlfriend get something nice and your man got something that's like a quarter of the price of that or something. You're just like, why the hell, man? Like why the
I
fuck?
mean,
You don't think they was comparing gifts back then?
Not nearly as hard because they weren't posting on Instagram for everybody to see right afterwards. Because the only way you would have got known back then was like calling your homegirl and be like, oh my god, he got me this, and like, but yeah, there was definitely bragging, obviously, but instead of like a picture throwing it in
You
your
had to
face,
see it in person.
yeah, I gotta see it like that. That shit burns. You know what I'm saying? It's way
I
different.
mean, it's just what you focus on. Like I don't focus on materialistic shit like that. That's just not a
You're not a
thing that-
materialistic person.
No, I'm not at all. Like not even in the slightest. I really don't like jewelry. If you notice, like I don't have shit on. Like I'm not one of them people that care about shit like that. So like it would never burn me to see my friend get this gift, and me be like, oh, why is my nigga not doing that? I don't need a nigga to do that for me. I
Mhm.
can go get that shit myself.
Yeah.
Like that's like I just don't get why we focus on materialistic shit. Like
Like I said, it's just hardwired, and I don't hate women for it. I think it's a great, like, it's called hypergamy. Like women always need to go towards the best person that they can. It's an actual thing. Like, and that's nothing wrong with it. I think it's a good thing in nature. Like, if there was no hypergamy, then y'all would end up with the shitty person all the time, and your children would fucking end up dying and stuff like that. So it's a very good natural thing for y'all to always try to go up to a better man. I think it's good. It's not bad at all. There's nothing to feel guilty about. Can we do the 3 super chats really quick just so I can catch up on those? And anybody else, if y'all want to send anything in, Michael Meatroke with $1. Thank you, bro, making a hill on
Hey,
us.
turn on Mike.
Throw them pennies. $10 from Gus. If you knew that the saddest demographic of people in the West is 40-plus-year-old women making 50 to 100K a year, no kids, family, menopause can begin as early as 40. That's 0 on 100 times more, and so 100 times more emotional. Would you make this life decision?
different
God.
life.
What life
Yeah.
decision?
So
I have
yeah,
have
it's so hard
a-
to read that.
I have
No.
a family member who had her first child in her 40s,
I heard
and she
that.
is very happy. She is very she's successful. She is satisfied with her life, and she is very happy that she had her child.
Just,
That is a very
just-
big risk.
just
Yeah.
remember,
Here's
it's
my
a
thing.
very
It's a
big. That's
risk.
geriatric pregnancy. It's
Here's
very
my
dangerous.
thing. Y'all tell men to sow their wild oats in their younger days, but don't tell women to do the same.
No, I'm not
What's
telling
crazy is
guys to
when
sow
men-
their oats early
when
in their
men get
life at all.
older,
No.
Their sperm also goes down. Like it's like
Yeah.
for abnormalities and
Thank you.
Down syndrome and all. these
Yeah, no,
things.
I completely. So a lot of the
Y'all
guys in
gotta
this
take
space
time
like to
to
be
health
stupid
risk.
and wait till 40, 45. Yeah, I think that's dumb. Like I don't think guys should be
There's
waiting
just as many
either.
health
It's
risks.
it's healthier for
But-
both people to do it earlier. I
Right.
agree with you completely. Yeah. But what was the next one?
Yeah.
Michael again with the $1. Thank
Yeah.
you, bro. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Michael.
So now, would you rather be with a shooter or a fighter?
Shut the fuck up. What you mean? What is he
No,
saying?
I need him to know how to fight first.
You need them not to
'Cause
fight
if you
first.
don't know how to shoot,
Then they're
if
gonna
you
take
don't
your
know how
gun
to
from
fight-
you.
Right? They can take your gun easily.
What about
Shoot
you? A
him
shooter or a
straight.
fighter?
A fighter.
A fighter? Shooter or a fighter?
A fighter. You can pick up anybody can pick up a gun.
Okay.
Right.
Shooter or
100%
fighter?
a fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shooter or fighter?
Hey, shooter.
Yeah, y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea how
Sniper.
many big buff dudes fucking die to guns a year. Shit.
So
shit.
bang bang, skeet skeet.
Look,
nigga.
All right.
Shout out to
I'm
JR.
worried about him being a fighter and the other nigga shooter. No, I need a shooter too.
All right. So now I need to know: can you overlook creepy vibes if the guy is hot?
No.
If the guy is hot.
Absolutely
If he's
not.
hot.
We
know Absolutely
it's hot.
No,
What a creep
no,
is.
no,
One mic, ladies.
no,
No.
no. All around the table. Fuck no. If you're
Hey.
if you're creepy.
So men, stop being creepy.
Sergio,
you're
Yeah.
before we
so
go to the
upset.
next question, ladies, one mic at a time.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around in order as we done all show.
Yeah, we gotta go around every time, or else it clips on the mics. Why do women not care about a man's savings? We'll start this side.
Who said that?
No, oh, God, who said that?
I guess I did this question wrong. How was I supposed to say this?
You're asking us.
Or do you care about a man's savings? That's how I
do.
should have asked. You do? Do you care about man's
Yeah.
savings? Do you care about man's savings?
Yes.
Do you care about his
Yes.
savings? Do you care?
It goes back to the why are you dating if you're broke?
Do y'all know what a 401k is? Just
Yeah.
making
Yes.
sure.
I have
All right.
one.
All right, good. Just making
Same.
sure. Now I want to know: do you consider yourself good at social skills? Sometimes.
And
That's
now
a
she
whisper.
I'm not
whispered
really.
it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm a social butterfly.
You know.
I'm on this podcast.
Yeah.
My socialism depends on like
The people.
my environment. Like
Did you
if-
say your
if-
socialism?
Yeah, I know that's not the right word, but like how social I'm gonna be my social media
What?
meter. I should have said. I should have said my social meter depends on like the environment.
Okay, that makes sense. No, I just think women have insanely higher social skills than men. Like
Mm.
insanely higher. Do men or women get over breakups faster? We'll start on this end again.
I get over a breakup fast.
You
I
do?
do too.
I don't know
Do you?
about the man or the next woman.
I think men do.
You think men do?
They definitely.
But tell me anecdotally, like, is it you or him usually that gets over it faster in your own personal life?
Me.
You? Okay.
I get over it fast.
You get over it faster?
Women.
You get over it?
I get over it really
Wait,
quick.
Y'all want to hear why? So like you know how like back in the day like Genghis Khan like would be going and like destroying villages and shit and like fucking his people would pillage and just killing all
Wait,
the
do
men
y'all
and
know who
stuff like
Genghis
that.
Khan is?
Yes,
Yeah.
I eat at Genghis
They got
Grill.
history lessons in school.
I was just making sure.
She knows. But so when they would be going raiding those villages and stuff like that, women had to have an imperative to, if their husband died right there in front of them, it was biologically better for them to get over it very quickly and go and take the warrior that just killed him and basically get over the emotional attachment and just go to that next guy, because you would die if you didn't do it. It was a survival technique. So women for thousands of years, it's really easy for y'all to break up and not care about anything, because that's what y'all needed to kind of do sometimes back in the day. It was just, you had to. So y'all are just better at it than guys.
Okay. So on that note, then I want to change my answer because I maybe took that out of context. I was thinking like who moves on faster, and I
Yeah.
said men.
Yeah.
But as far as like okay, who gets over it
Yeah.
faster? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's weird. It's just hardwired. So what 3 things do you prioritize the most in your life? We'll start at this end again.
I think you gotta give everybody
my
some time to think for that.
happiness.
Your happiness is number 1.
Yeah, my happiness is number 1.
Yeah, never mind. Just keep going.
Number 2 would be my son, and then
Yeah.
money.
Money.
I
Okay.
need some money.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna
Top
say
3 priorities.
relationships is one.
Okay.
Let's see. Relationships is 1. Health is 2. And finances is 3rd.
3rd. Okay.
I would say my family is 1. I'm so family oriented. My career and relationships. like
Relationships.
platonic and romantic.
Okay. What about you? What do you prioritize the most?
I'm gonna say God, number 1.
Hey, let's go.
Number 2 is going to be my family. I'm gonna put my brothers, my sisters, my mother, my father, everything before myself. I'm gonna say that. And then me.
Okay.
Every facet about me, my finances, my career, everything, I'm gonna end up coming last.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. So I would say my mental health, my family, and then honestly, that's really all I care about. I ain't gonna say
There's not a lot higher than that.
nah.
And
my
when I
family-
say relationships, I do lump everything as a relationship. Family is a relationship.
Yeah, that's just one of the many ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do y'all think men should be prioritizing? We'll just say one thing. What's the number 1 thing you think men should be prioritizing?
Themselves.
Themselves?
Yeah, like prioritize your mental health. Like you can't. I feel like you can't date someone if you're not good.
So mental health, if
Yeah.
anything, more than
Yeah.
anything. What about you?
Your religion, your God. You need to prioritize that.
Spirituality?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree with you and say spirituality, but also yourself. Self-care matters as a man.
Yeah,
as
it's kind of
well.
like the mental health, like
Yes,
what she
yes.
said. So
Yeah,
like
too many- yeah.
spirituality or mental health.
Yes.
What about you?
Stability.
Stability. Okay.
Yeah, stability and your mental health.
And mental health.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna agree with the stability side of those things, not the mental health as
I
much.
say mental
Same
health
here.
because there's too many men
Yes,
dying from
they-
suicide.
And I completely
Right.
agree, but like the problem is today is we're making men more emotional by telling them to be emotional. And it's an extremely
What's wrong
dangerous
with
thing
being
because men
emotional?
that are
No, we don't
emotional
need
is
that.
dangerous.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
people. That's how they kill themselves. That's how school shooters happen. So we got to be
Yeah.
very careful about how we tell men to be emotional. We need to tell them if you do like how to
Manage
do it
your
correctly.
emotions. I'm not telling you just
Yeah.
be wildly,
Right.
recklessly emotional. I'm saying, but like you
Just
need to
know
be
when
tap
you're
in. If
sad,
you
when you're
know,
mad.
if you
One
know what
mic.
your emotions are, you know what's gonna trigger you. Then you can work around the triggers. You
That-
can.
They're just not wired the same way that we are. Men are not wired the same way to have them to keep channeling to all these emotions because they don't know how to actually deal with those things, and that's why they go
Okay, so
crazy.
That's
teach
why
them
they
to
go
deal with
crazy.
the
Mental health
things. What
issues.
you
But this is
mean?
why.
This is go to
Yeah,
therapy.
women
is
are
why I
women
wanna
are
be
men.
Hey,
Say
hey,
mental-
pause the show. Pause the show.
Go to
Real quick. Yo,